What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is episode 249 for your September September 18th, my bad, 2022. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Sunday nights, wherever you may be. I wanted to get an episode out this weekend. I just didn't know when it was going to be, but after everything that happened today in the game of football, I'm like, yeah, I am definitely doing something tonight because, my Ravens just completely choked. The Steelers, they choked. Shout out to Johnny and Marissa over there. Um, and the Bengals, they, pooped their pants on national television when it comes to the Cowboys. And, and the Browns, the, Brown, the Browns. What happened? What happened? Like, I just don't know what the hell happened. Also, for your Saints over there, my man, there was just a brawl that just happened.
It
What
was
happened to Marshawn Lattimore, man? I thought you had him under control.
So the thing is, we did, and when you look back at the footage, Tom Brady, he's one of those guys. He loves to talk trash, whatever. And Marshawn talked it back. Apparently, I think it was Fournette didn't like that, shoved Marshawn. Marshawn shoved him back. And then out of nowhere comes Mike Evans, who just shoves Marshawn to the
He
ground.
clocked him.
It was like, what the hell? And the ref's like, you know what? Both those guys are out. And then 2 plays later, Mike Thomas gets clocked in the head after scoring a touchdown. And it's like, where's the ejection there, ref? Like, open your eyes.
NFL referees, they just they're blind. They are blind. It always happens. I even feel like in the last play of the Ravens game, when Lamar was just trying to do the Hail Mary to Rashad, there was definitely a push by the defense, and they just don't see it. But that could be me being biased or whatever the hell. But either way, we're here. Russell Spot's always I feel like he's always here on the podcast now. I feel like we should just induct him into the OTV Hall of Fame.
The honorary oos.
The honor,
Yes,
the
sir.
honorary
Yes,
member.
sir.
And there's the one that's always late. What
My
up,
bad.
Do that.
I seen y'all were live and I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be on there.
Welcome, Russell Spot, Darian, to the podcast. I know this is your first one, TJ. So why don't you introduce yourself? Where the hell are you from, and what the hell do you do? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. Shit. I'm from Alabama. Shit. I work at a car industry or whatever. Shit, wrestling my life though. I do this a lot, but
You're all good there.
other
That's
than
kind
that,
of
that,
awkward.
that
TJ, what's up, my man? How are you? Who the fuck are you? What's going on?
What up? It is your boy TJ Gatsby, aka Discount Montez Ford on a good day.
I love it.
I love that.
Okay,
for you.
okay,
That's
okay.
so cool.
Yeah, I've been wrestling fan since I think 6 years old. Of course, the guy that brought me in was John Cena, so everyone was like, "Oh, you're just a Cena fan." But yeah, I've been a wrestling fan almost my whole life. Currently though, my favorite, Seth Rollins. That man does not get enough credit for all that he does.
Yeah, baby. I think we all know Zay at this point. Zay, he's usually either eating or he's
Y'all
just...
niggas better know me.
What it do, Zay?
Wait, what do you think about TJ's shirt, Zay?
Acknowledge him.
Bro, hold on, no. Fuck
Listen,
the acknowledge me. Bro, you a grown man wearing an acknowledge your
hold
daddy
on.
shirt, bro.
Wait, no, I was just about to get to that. Do you mind of me asking how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 23. 23.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, you're 35 years old and you're calling another man daddy, but it's okay. I mean, if you don't want to call your own real dad, instead of just
No,
Roman Reigns, it's kind of just up to you. Um.
I don't have a dad, but if I did, I'm not calling him daddy at 20 years
Oh
old.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're like 35 years old, TJ, and you're like,
Oh God.
calling somebody else daddy. It's weird. It's a very weird thing. But but yeah, shout out to Law for that liner right there. But yeah, guys, we kind of just came on here randomly. I felt a little bit sad today. I needed to talk about wrestling, so so I just got some of the good old homies right here, and we're just gonna be talking about some stories that happened from this week. Now, if you guys missed anything over the last couple of days here on the channel, it's all on the homepage for you guys to enjoy. The Monday Night Raw review, the Dynamite review, the Tuesdays talk, which is an absolute blast on both here and on Twitch for the Panda Wrestling Company. And we're doing our thing here. Also, the Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage post show. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday for you guys. Sometimes Thursday, if there is anything big, and sometimes during the weekends, just like this. We got 3 stories for you today. 2 of them, one of them really involving NXT, because we all know what happened with NXT at the end of the 1-year anniversary with that new logo that we do have for you guys here. People are saying black and gold. People are saying white and gold. It's like the whole, like, that dress that was like everybody was saying like it was blue and silver or something like that, and like white and gold or whatever the heck that dress was.
I
Smoke,
don't
close
think
Um,
up.
that's the case here. I think people are just genuinely colorblind because it is clearly a white symbol with a gold outline.
there's some black in there too, so that's why people think it is black and
The
gold. But
background is black. They just didn't have a background.
either way, people think that it could be black and gold. People think that it's just, going to be a mixture of both the black and gold era along with the 2.0. We'll see where that goes from there. Um, Malachi Black addressed his AEW release today at an indie event. So we'll read what he had to say. And apparently, Triple H has a lot more surprises over the next couple of weeks heading into not only Crown Jewel, but, into the future of what's to come, as he's only been in charge for like what, 2 months, really? Like,
Two
if he's
days.
2 days, 2 days, 2 days. I think it's a little bit
Hey,
longer than that.
he making moves, man. He making moves.
I think it's a little bit longer than 2 days. I mean, if it was 2 days, I'd be like, yeah, no, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen here. But we got some stuff going on here. I see Donnie in the chat. What's going on, Donnie?
Donnie.
I tagged you. I tagged you in that video, brother. I wanted you on here so that you can possibly, be arguing with Zay over here. But I guess you just haven't seen it or something.
You
But
didn't hear it from me, Phil, but I think Donnie wants to talk to you about something too.
ah, shit. All right. Well, come on in here. Like, come on in. Or if I have
Donnie's
to,
hating ass gonna come up in here.
Hey, y'all be going off in here, bro. This is my first one.
Oh yeah.
You picked the good one
Y'all
for the
be,
first one.
Oh
Darren's
yeah.
yeah, y'all be,
podcast is absolute hell.
Yeah,
No,
In a
dude.
good
It's
way.
the funnest podcast.
In a
I
good way.
I wanted to be a part of that so bad because I knew how bad it was gonna
Well, you're
get. But holy
like
shit.
your name got
that
brought up during the
list,
Huh?
huh?
Oh
that
shit.
damn list. Watching y'all debate over it. That
That
honestly,
was the
bro,
worst list. That was the worst list they can ever make for real, though.
I'm telling you, that list
That
is
was such a
dog
bad
booty butt
list.
cheeks, bro.
The list is not
Like,
that bad.
man,
Such
that
a bad
list
list.
ass.
That list is a 2-pack of ass. But
I'll tell you,
you know,
a can of
Ass
shark
on
shit.
sale.
Can of shark shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, guys. So you guys miss anything on the channel, go check it out. Hit that subscribe button down below as we are on the road to 700 subscribers, ever so closely getting to that 1K. Um, hit the like button down below as well. We should see no less than 15 likes on this video. Gonna be talking about NXT, Triple H, Malachi Black, and the future of his pro wrestling career. So 15 likes on the video, it definitely should suffice. And guys, we're gonna get right into it. Uh, go follow us on socials. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. I will get the description updated for obviously our guests here tonight. So I'll get Russell Spots, I'll get TJ's, Ken Dogs, and Zay. Uh, TikTok links down there in the description below, so that you guys can go follow them if you haven't already. Here's the thing, I don't know if you're not following any of these guys, what the fuck is wrong with you? These guys are great. So I mean, I don't know what
Appreciate
the
that.
hell is going on in your lives, but you need to follow them.
I still am the best heel on TikTok, especially since no disrespect, Smithception left TikTok, so I think that just leaves me as the number one heel.
Oh,
Ah,
Zay,
why'd you call him out like that, bro?
Zay, in my heel book, you tied with Axel.
I can take that. I can take
Cause y'all,
that.
cause y'all,
Like
y'all, y'all
Axel's a
some mad,
tween.
y'all some mad Roman haters, bro. Y'all some
He
super
deserves it.
mad Roman haters. I mean, it'd be funny though. I gotta agree to disagree sometime.
As long as you're finding humor in it, and you're not just like
Oh,
one
I
of those
found.
as
That's
long as
only
you're not one of
honest.
those weirdos
Oh,
who are just
nah.
yelling at their phones like
Yeah,
I'm so mad, bro. Make humor out of it.
I ain't
Make
even
it
like.
humorous. All right, so let's get right into this, guys. We're gonna get right into everything that happened with NXT. So this is according to WrestlingNews.co. WWE capped off their 1-year celebration with Solo Sikoa winning the NXT North American Championship from Carmelo Hayes. The story there, obviously, is that Solo Sikoa is bringing more gold to the bloodline so that he obviously doesn't feel left out of place. Honestly, the only person that should be feeling left out of place when it comes to no gold is Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn, he's they're doing some kind of thing with him internally when it comes to the storyline of the bloodline. So they were bringing more gold to the bloodline, but there is another big story that happened at the very end of the show. After Solo's win, they played a video package that was narrated by Shawn Michaels to talk about NXT being about a developmental system and developing talent to look towards the future. At the end of that video package, a multicolored NXT 2.0 logo was replaced by an updated version of a black and gold logo. Obviously, like Zay is pointing out, this is a little bit more of a white and gold sort of thing. But I think we all know what they were trying to get at there when it came to that logo reveal.
Like,
Apparently,
go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Say
I
what
was
you.
just gonna come in on the logo. It's by the black and gold logo. That's with Triple H brand. The
Right.
colorful logo that's obviously Vince brand, and with the white and gold that's making Shawn Michael brand stand out.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
that could be a
that's how I
thing.
look at it.
That could be a thing. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
go
mean,
ahead.
we'll definitely see where that lies. Um, so apparently, that was all apparently to signify a new look of the show is going to be happening for a change. We should know more about by this coming week, as these next few weeks of the show are being taped. So I do want to tell you guys that, because on obviously with that whole Wednesday and everything like that, and the changing of the logo, they taped some of the shows, and NXT is going to be on a little bit of, not a hiatus, but they're obviously going to have to change the graphics and everything for the shows, so they have some things taped until everything's all set and ready to go. So we're all gonna have to get like new like probably graphics and everything like that to fix the new logo and all that stuff there. So everything was taped for like I believe the next 3 weeks or so. So I think that was all set in stone there. If this sticks, this will obviously be a welcome change to those fans that have been clamoring for the brand to be back to what it was, because obviously Vince decided to change the brand last September. If you missed anything, apparently, if you missed the video package, you can check it below in the article that is that I'm reading from right now. But yeah, I think everybody here saw it. Um, the NXT logo, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys here. You guys are not gonna be seeing us, but you'll be seeing the logo. It's a very interesting logo because it's legitimately the NXT 2.0 logo, but it's just without the 2.0, obviously, and it's this. Now, I like it. Zay, right here, this example clearly shows you white.
Right. Now, I just want to ask anyone in the world, especially
got-
the chat here,
Right.
where do you see the black, excluding the background? Like, let's just say the logo was a PNG, right?
And
Where
they got a nice
is
trim.
the? It don't even got a trim.
It's inside the gold and white. I'm just talking
Okay,
shit, man.
okay. I
Here it is
see.
right there. Right there.
I see what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Right there.
But even then, bro, when you put
I,
that on,
I,
when you
I'm
put
with
that
you,
on the
Jay.
apron,
I'm with you.
when you put that on the apron, I don't think that's gonna be black.
No, that's
True.
not. That's definitely not black. Yeah, I'm with you 100%.
I
Like I
just
don't.
don't.
I like when it kills me. Like what was funny to me, it didn't kill me. What was funny when they immediately said the black and gold is back. Like where y'all get that from?
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. This is a very white logo to me. Like, if this logo was a person, it's damn near Sheamus. Like, yeah, I
Right.
Oh my god.
Agree. Wi- And then it's not just any Sheamus. It's Sheamus with his entry when the light is shining on him.
not even. This is Sheamus back in 2010 when he first debuted.
Bro,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
he was
paid
pale. Oh,
NXT days,
that was
bro. That's
that
paid
was like
logo.
white prime paint.
Bro,
That nigga used to blind a 10-year-old me.
I
I'm
love
telling you.
Sheamus. Come on now, man. Like, you
Hey,
just have me
he the
calling
one
out
that
Sheamus.
he put Jamie Noble on the shelf, man, back then.
You gotta be
Yo, when
calling
I
him
say
out
when
though
he
like that,
when he
man.
when he put Jamie Noble on the shelf, I was terrified because that was like my second
Man,
ever
well,
episode of any wrestling show.
Bro, I
bro, I
thought
was
Jamie
scared for
Noble
Jamie.
died when he did that.
Man, I'm telling you, he kept
Me
doing that
too.
what it is, the over the back thing to his ass. I was like, oh
Thought
The
that man
boy.
Celtic
was dead.
Cross, Jesus Christ.
Now,
Yeah, that's what it was. The Celtic Cross, man. He was folding his ass up.
I was like 9, and I went to the show where he beat John Cena in a tables match out of sewing.
yes.
Oh yeah, I
That was
hated
Oh
that
God,
match, man.
bro, that hurt my soul
I,
when he won the title.
I just hated that ending. Like it was like he just pushed him in the forehead and
hmm
like fall.
Bro, I was one of
Like
those
get back
people that
up.
used to go around school yelling about how Sheamus was a bottle of mayo, bro. As much I didn't like that man.
Well, okay. So, obviously, a lot of people are saying that the NXT Black and Gold is back. All this stuff, it's happening here, it's happening there. Um, and like everybody's saying here, I kind of want to just I want to pump the brakes on that a bit because we really
Mhm.
don't know what's really going to be happening. Because obviously, if you're going to bring back some like maybe like NXT superstars from the past to make it that black and gold type feel again, I'm all for that. But obviously, with the new NXT North American champion being crowned in Solo Sikoa, this is obviously going to be a call up for Carmelo Hayes. I don't see anything left for him to do
Oh,
on.
oh Brian Breaker.
Uh,
Yeah.
we'll talk about Braun Breaker in just a second because there is something that's going to be happening at Halloween Havoc. And Halloween Havoc is apparently being listed as a takeover event. So
Mm.
NXT takeovers could possibly be coming back as well, but I kind of want to pump the brakes on that one too, because NXT takeovers in this era of NXT, I don't think is ever going to be the same as the ones from before.
Yeah.
The ones from before were so good in the fact that you had 5 matches on the card at the most, and you had to fight for your spot to get on that card.
Hmm.
I feel like
Check this out,
if you're
Zay. I mean, not Zay. Go ahead, Zay. Go ahead.
I feel like if you're comparing it to the old NXT, like it's gonna fall short. Like if
Yes.
you ask me, if we're talking NXT from 2018 and 2014, those are two different shows. Those don't
Right.
feel different. Those feel
Yeah.
different, and like if you're a fan of 2014 NXT, you might not like 2018 the same way you might not like 2022 NXT the way it's gonna shape out. But I think the quality of takeovers maintained throughout it all. In fact, it increased. So
Yes.
I feel like it's possible we could see it continue to increase because even with them not being takeovers, the takeover shows have still been good.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously with I think Halloween Havoc is happening at the end of October this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, because they're trying to get it to as close as Halloween as possible.
It is
But
called Halloween Havoc.
right. So, so with everything in mind, last last Halloween Havoc, it was on NXT television. It was just on one of the random Wednesdays that was happening during that month, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was hosted by Shanti Blackheart, and they were doing the whole spin the wheel, make a deal type thing, and that whole thing.
Oh
NXT
yeah.
takeovers being back could be a thing, and it's going to be great, but it's
I
not
just,
going
I
to be
just
the
want
same.
to add.
Go ahead.
I just want to add. I just want to add. You got to look at it in this perspective. Think of Triple H and Shawn Michael and DX and how that worked out. They just Triple H brand of NXT. I mean, Shawn Michael brand of the NXT. So it can't fall no shorter than Triple H version. Like it gotta be like I'm not going. I want to say 10 times better
Oh,
because
I
it's
trust Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's not really the issue. It's just the fact of it's a different type of era now, and we're not going to be able to get the NXT Black and Gold like we always had from before. Because let's face it, NXT Black and Gold back when it was in the I think Full Sail, that was a 1 hour show,
Yep.
and it felt totally different than anything else on the main roster at that current time.
I think about those, what it was, I want to say the fans felt more connected to the wrestlers in that time because that was the era where it was like, okay, we watched these indie darlings on the indie scene, watched them come up, and now they're here on the mainstream getting that time and they're here wrestling. With the former NXT 2.0, which is changing to the white and gold, what it essentially is more we watch these what WWE wants to call homegrown talents. How are they going to react to the takeover stage? Because when you hear takeover, you automatically think of that atmosphere that's carried with it. The DIY versus FTR, Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. It carries its own weight,
Yes.
and it makes you think, how are they going to stack up to that? Because they have this bar that's already set that they're going to have to meet for their first ever official takeover.
NXT is more than just colors to me.
Mm-hmm.
Back in those days when it was like the Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampas and the Adam Coles and everything like that, that was a freaking mindset for all those guys to step up each other's game and to honestly try to make it as good, if not better, than the main roster itself at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got this new brand of NXT talent, and you see the passion that they got for everything, especially you see it in Braun Breaker, you see it in practically any of the women that are going to be going on over there as well. A mixture of NXT Black and Gold, but along with NXT 2.0. That's what I feel like this is going to be. And while we can still get the atmosphere, we'll still get that new, like, inbred of talent that we've been getting over since NXT 2.0 started.
And I
To
think
me,
that's what the new logo is supposed to represent too. Because when the more I look at it, it looks kind of like we're trying to give you still the style of NXT 2.0, but give you that, I guess, wrestling style and atmosphere feel of the black and gold you were used to. We're trying to integrate the new audience into what would be comfortable for everyone and still enjoyable and put butts in seats and entertain everybody is what that logo gives me.
Yeah, kind of being like, okay, we don't want to definitive be like, we don't want to throw away our indie darlings people, and as well as we don't want to isolate our people who do prefer the more outlandish characteristics of NXT 2.0. And like, you know, your super divas, your Lash Legends, your those over the top personalities. I did not mean to name to people of color, but they do have very exorbitant personalities on TV.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they don't want to isolate either audience. So I feel like mixing them both will be good and it will be beneficial because someone like Wendy Chu could get away from that terrible ass gimmick and just wrestle, but also someone like Cora Jade could keep her gimmick and her fine ass and still be successful in NXT 2.0.
Hey,
I mean,
Braun Breaker
3.0.
gonna have to see me in the NXT parking lot. He gonna have to meet me in that parking lot, bro.
Yo, that
I mean,
parking lot
shit,
as
look,
of late has
look,
been going crazy.
Look, I get it. I'm
Cora
120
Jade.
pounds, but I'm 120 pounds of straight explosiveness. See me,
Yes,
Breaker.
sir.
It has been going crazy over there in the NXT parking lot, though.
Good luck, you guys. Good luck.
But
Hey,
yeah,
I mean, you see how Scott Steiner chest look. All I gotta do is activate those genetics. We all right.
I'm telling you.
So yeah, I obviously think it's a very welcome change. I don't think it's gonna be, I mean, obviously, when NXT 2.0 was first announced, if any of you guys know what I have been saying here over on OTB, I absolutely despised every single second of it. I was like, you know, everything that, you know, Triple H has been like was doing over there for NXT Black and Gold, it's just now being tarnished. They're erasing the legacy of what Triple H did for NXT, and now they're just, you know, completely changing everything. They legitimately tried to take down this man. Oh, I kid. But yeah, they legitimately tried to take down everything that Triple H was doing in NXT, legitimately firing all the rest of his team as well. Like they did everything to make sure that Triple H's legacy for NXT was completely tarnished. And now, hopefully, now that Vince is gone, we're trying to get that back. And I think that's what Triple H and Shawn are really trying to get at here. Hopefully.
Yeah, Vince, yeah, because Vince did that on a personal level. I think they was having a real like
It was
family
personal.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vince didn't take that
but
Survivor Series loss too kindly.
I forgot. Did you see the article on him talks to Vince joining the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that.
I
mean,
don't think 2023 is the right year for that though. That's like a
Yeah, give him a
2024,
year. Yeah,
2025 type thing right there. You don't want people to be at
It
the
just
Hall of Fame ceremony like, didn't he just get like
yeah.
$14 million was missing for some pussy?
Yeah.
Vince.
Bro, the memes.
I,
He paid more for some puss than he did for WCW. Like,
oh
Like
boy.
5
come on,
times
man.
the amount.
Man.
You bought your
money talk
competition
bullshit.
for
Wow.
less than you bought your hose for. What is going on?
What about Impact?
Budget cuts. Budget cuts.
Impact.
He could have bought Impact.
Impact.
He
No,
could
no,
have bought
budget
Impact.
budget cuts is
Impact.
budget cuts is John Laurinaitis' line. And don't get me started on his dumbass cheating on Mama
Oh,
Bella
yeah,
for some secondhand
Hey,
cooch. Come on now.
hey, they got rid of his ass as soon as Vince retired, bro.
Good shit. They were draining that
As,
swamp, and that is
as soon
exactly what it should have been.
as
dude,
soon as
I
Triple H took over Creator, it was like Jordan Laurinaitis had been released.
Good. Good. Get rid of that motherfucker. That
yeah.
He
guy.
might make a little money off the reality show with the Bella Twins.
Oh,
He not ready to
boo.
be on that show no more.
Yeah. Mama
He done
Bella gonna
fucked
be
his
like, go
whole
get
bag
your
up.
ass
He
on
ain't got a
somewhere.
job
Oh
and he
hell
ain't got a
yeah,
bad bitch.
Yeah, WWE promote that shit, so he ain't gonna be on there no more. Good luck to your future endeavors.
No, the future endeavored line.
I
Oh
wonder if
my
there's
goodness.
because I remember they were filming a Netflix documentary about Vince. I wonder if that's even going to come out anymore.
I highly doubt it now. I highly doubt
Because
that.
I think it was supposed to be finished at WrestleMania.
The next
Ooh.
documentary on Vince is going to be Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
honestly could be
That's
a
gonna be a
thing. Like you're
5-part
not
episode
totally
right there.
out of reach for that.
He basically has like a whole season.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
They could honestly make a lot of content when it comes to Vince and shady shit that he was going through, and shady shit. That's putting it lightly. But
Super
That's his
lightly.
middle name.
I mean,
Vince
he
Shady
made a
McMahon,
smart
yeah.
he made a smart move to retire because he was gonna take the company down if he was still in charge and going through all that bullshit. So that's about the best thing he did.
I don't think it was a choice. I think he kind of just had to,
I
because
think if it was up to him, he wouldn't. He still wouldn't.
Yeah.
if it was up
He
to
had to
him,
keep
he
on his
wouldn't.
ear.
Unless he just overdid it. Unless he overdid it at WrestleMania, they was whooping his little old ass.
One Stone Cold
man.
Stunner too many. He finally had to
I'm
step
telling you,
down.
that shit
That
was hurt,
stunner was
man.
so terrible. Oh my
That man,
god.
so
whole lower
brutal.
body
Man,
gave out on him.
ain't it? He lost his quads again.
How
That's
every part of your body, from your toes to your pelvis, give up on you at the same time?
Because he was thinking about all that pussy, bro. That's what he was thinking about.
that stunner was so bad.
Stone Cold had to get up and laugh at that shit.
He
Oh
just had a
my god.
70-year-old man melt in his forearm. Of course, he had to laugh at it.
Ain't it? Like, it's like he was more
I'm
ducking
freaking
than
dead.
trying to catch the sauna.
I'm freaking dying.
That
All
man
right. Well,
fainted like 70-year-old women in movies.
oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh man. Real quick, back to the
Yeah.
white and gold logo. Something I forgot to mention. Like 30 minutes after they tweeted it out, Biff Busick, the former Oni Lorcan, he tweeted out the logo. So I don't know if that means he's coming back, but that man can put on some matches. So if he's coming back to NXT, we might be in for some bangers on our hands.
Give me Biff versus Walter ASAPO.
Woo!
Did he really tweet that back out? Oh, he
Yeah, he
did.
tweeted out that logo. It was insane.
Oh, he did.
So if he comes back,
Isn't Danny Burch
man,
still in NXT, or did he get released?
I think he got released also.
Yeah, he got
I
released.
think he
Danny
was in one of
Burch,
those super batches where it was like
Timmy
50 plus
Timmy
people.
Thatcher.
Yeah, that's right. He was with them.
I love Danny and Oni as a tag team. I would love it if they came back.
I
to
wonder
bring
what
that
the
was
fuck
like
happened to
one
Timothy
match.
Thatcher.
Timothy Thatcher,
Maybe-
I just saw him wrestle, like a clip of him wrestling a week or two ago. I forgot who it was against, though. I think it was like GCW or something.
Makes sense.
If you brought
Yeah.
back some of those NXT guys that were released, that were a part of that black and gold era, to sprinkle in some of that stuff, I'd be totally down with that. Like getting some of the good old NXT black and gold roster, mixing it with this 2.0, it makes sense if you're gonna try to do it with the actual logos and
Exactly.
feel
And you
of
know
the
who would be
shows.
perfect for this? Breezango. Tyler Breeze and Fandango will be perfect for this new version of NXT.
And
I need Triple
I
H
actually
to bring
saw
them back.
articles though, reports of them trying to bring them back.
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah?
Please let them come back, bro.
Yeah, I saw reports. I don't know if it was rumors, but it's just something I glanced over.
Another
Danny
person I'd
Fandango
love
and
to
Pretty
bring
Deadly.
back as well, Bronson Reed. Jonah.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah.
They were pushing him so hard.
So hard to the moon, and then just gets released. I'm still pissed about that.
I feel like Triple H is going to want him on the main roster right
Triple
away,
H
though.
was definitely pissed off at that release.
Triple H wanted
Like-
to run to Vince's house to do a pedigree real quick after that one.
Take
He
me to
wanted
him.
to-
Take me to that son of a
Take
bitch.
that
Take me to
son
him.
Stephanie trying to calm him down.
I love that every single time.
Uh,
But yeah, just like short and sweet and everything like that. It's gonna be a great change. I think it's gonna be. It was a much needed change because honestly, 2.0, it was a good experiment for what it was. But let's be real, I did not like the whole paintball atmosphere and everything like that. And the performance center,
Mhm.
like feel to it,
Yeah,
it
and it had a setup.
sucked.
It had a setup where instead of clapping after the show, you look like you supposed to snap.
Yeah, I, like
Like, yeah,
like
yeah. It was like he was doing poetry the way it was set up in the crowd. Like they were sitting
like
so neat. Like, what the hell going on?
now
I think
obviously
they
I
were trying
don't.
to go for that NWA style type thing,
Yeah,
like NWA Power, which it works for NWA, but for a
yeah.
WWE level product, that does not work at
It
all.
just
Yeah, that
gives
shit
out
looked
like
good.
the Amanda Show vibes.
We
Yeah, shit like that.
like when.
Like at the end of the show, they're gonna say this studio was. I mean, this show was broadcast live.
Filmed in front of a live
I'm half
studio
expecting to see Keenan and
audience.
Kel
Yeah, in the
trying some
live, it
orange
filmed in
sodas.
front of a live audience.
So,
Ain't it?
I mean, the stage was looking cool and everything like that, but the
Yeah.
fact that we're in the year 2022, about going into 2023 within like the next 3 months, and you're still
Hmm.
in the performance center. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of there! What are you
Right.
doing?
And
Now I
speaking of
under
stages, Triple H
yeah.
needs to bring back those custom pay-per-view sets, bro.
What do you
It
think
is
my whole
about
hashtag is
damn
about, bro?
time.
What do you think my whole
Hashtag it.
hashtag is about?
Let's get the
Russell Spot made
movement
a whole video
started.
on it earlier.
Yes, sir.
What do you think my whole hashtag was about? The hashtag change the stage. I've been doing this thing for months.
Man, yes. I need those swinging scythes back for backlash, bro. Every time I saw those, I was like, yeah, Undertaker gonna kill somebody tonight. Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good change. I'm here for it. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, you're gonna bring that brand back to prominence. I doubt that we're gonna get the 1 hour back, but if we did, I'd be so down for that. I really would. Like honestly, the 2 hours, it kind of just dumbed it down for me,
Yeah.
and it brought the quality of the shows down for me. I don't know why, but it just did. I love the 1 hour format. So good, but we'll see where things go. I'm really happy for the change, and we'll see where Triple H and Shawn go from there. Speaking of Triple H, he's got more surprises planned that fans aren't talking about. So, since taking the head of talent relations and head of creative for WWE over, Paul Triple H Levesque has brought back several former talent, including Dakota Kai, Dexter Lumis, Karrion Kross, Scarlett, Johnny Gargano, just to name a few. Triple H's talent acquisitions don't appear to be over just yet, however, as in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported, quote, "We were told that Paul Levesque has some surprises coming up who are not people being talked about," end quote. WrestlingNews.co first reported that Banks and Naomi reached a new agreement to return to the company, with Triple H running creative. Bray Wyatt has also been reported to have some talks with WWE about a possible return. Now, uh, the latest star to be brought back was obviously Braun Strowman, who was being positioned as a top babyface on Friday Night SmackDown. And after re-signing, Johnny Gargano returned to the ring by defeating Chad Gable on the September 12th edition of Monday Night Raw. He was a top star used by NXT, well, by Triple H in NXT. And that's really the end of the article. But obviously, Triple H has some more things in store. As oh shit, what happened?
So you're ready to
Oh,
sleep.
he's
There
back.
you go.
Obviously, he has more plans for some people coming back. And okay, you're back. We mentioned some things before, like obviously Jonah possibly coming back as Bronson Reed. I think locks that are coming back, obviously Sasha and Naomi, if they already made a deal and everything like that, they're mostly going to be coming back. It's just where and when do they fit? Triple H bringing these people back that were wrongly fired is obviously the right move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just you
Yeah.
gotta get this roster some more depth, and bringing back people is the only way to do it. Or obviously calling up people from NXT, but let's get some people back.
For sure, get back some of those women because SmackDown's women division seriously
Trash.
needs
Yeah.
Trash.
And like I don't get me wrong, I love Charlotte. She's great in ring, and I respect her and everything. I hated how Vince over pushed her. He tried the Roman Reigns 2015 push Charlotte, but it's to the point. I think they need Charlotte back. Like
Yeah.
they need help.
I just don't want them to always do the same thing where when she comes back, it's just straight into a title feud because that's all they ever do.
Exactly.
You know that's what they do, and they're probably going to do that. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, if Liv
Honestly, at this point,
somehow,
I wouldn't be mad at it for this.
yeah,
time, 'cause this-
if Liv somehow survives that Extreme Rules, be prepared for a Charlotte comeback, and she's going to be the one to take it off
Yeah.
of Liv, and that's going to be absolutely disgusting. But I just feel like that's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's some very noticeable names that were released from the company that should be coming back.
Speaking of returning stars, did y'all see the thing during the commercial break of SmackDown? They've been doing it at live events, the White Rabbit and then the live stream.
Yes.
White Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of signs point to Cross because that's what he used to use, but a lot of people are saying it's Bray Wyatt.
Now,
no.
Karrion Kross was named White Rabbit,
Yeah.
I believe, in his
Underground.
Lucha Underground days.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But it's weird though because like they did it at the house show which he wasn't at, and then they already used him. He's using a different character on SmackDown. So like, what's I don't get it.
I mean,
So is he
Karrion
bringing
Kross
in
is already
someone to be
back,
part of his
so
group?
why would he use it there?
Ooh, that would be different.
Now, if he is, who would it be? Because I mean, I don't think it would be Bray Wyatt because I feel like
Yeah, that would be strange, but I wouldn't be
characters,
mad at
sure,
it. Though.
people would be like, yeah,
They
mix
were
them,
doing
but I don't think
Fireflies
it
though.
would look good. True.
All the people were doing Fireflies. I mean, I get it. Like, it's dark, so they want to see things if it was happening.
But shout out to Triple H if this is like a returning star or something, because this is a way different way to do it during commercial breaks and live events. I love it because it's obviously going to gain traction.
And I mean, people are obviously going to be recording it and everything like that.
I know,
so we're
would.
obviously going to be seeing it. We're going to be seeing it. I love everything that this man is doing. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen someone return that have like a hype return that's not on TV. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is basically their vignettes. I like it.
So Karrion apparently said that it's not him on Twitter. The whole White Rabbit stuff, but
this could. I mean, if it is Bray, it could be a whole reinvention. Like maybe it's not even the Fiend.
I mean, he does have his name changed to Wyatt 6 on Twitter. It's not just Bray Wyatt or anything like that. It's just something completely different. So, I mean, this whole White Rabbit song that's just appearing during commercials and live events could be something for him.
Somebody said, "What if it's teasing a new faction, like Sanity?"
Commercials and live events. I mean,
Wyatt brings him.
Karrion leading a faction like that,
or that too.
I wouldn't be against it if it was done right.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of badass, honestly.
I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
Who would be in it though? That's the thing.
That's the question too. Yeah. Now you got me thinking. I'm probably gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll probably make a video on that tomorrow. Actually, like that might actually be a thing. I love all of this. I really do. But who are some other superstars that you guys would probably like to be bringing back into the fold under Triple H? I mean, there are a ton of names that could be that could be brought back.
Aleister Black.
Oh yeah.
Malachi.
Somebody said there was talks of Nick Aldis and Mickie James coming back.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at Nick Aldis coming to WWE.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever
Imagine
been.
him versus Roman Reigns. That press conference, that would go crazy. Ooh.
I'm looking at the
Yeah,
list
there's a
of
lot of
release
people
stars.
Triple H could bring back.
I'm just looking at the WWE alumni page on the WWE app right now.
Yeah.
um, I'm honestly probably just saying a lot of AEW superstars, but they're locked in, so I don't think they can unless we do some tampering again. But
I would say, hey, depends, because I mean, I don't know if y'all heard the rumors going about AEW about the Elite reaching out feelers to WWE and stuff.
we did talk about that here, yeah. I mean, if the Young Bucks ever showed up on WWE, I'd be so
That'd be crazy.
And who knows if you listen to the IWC with their most recent ones, Britt Baker might be coming over too, because apparently she's rumored to have cheated on Adam Cole with Christian Cage.
That
So-
was proven
What?
false, actually.
Oh.
But
I was like, what?
that was proven false,
Man.
actually. But I mean,
What?
I don't know.
Who even came up with that rumor and
Wait
was like,
a
yeah,
minute.
yeah, this is good.
That was proven false, like immediately.
Of all the people, her and Christian Cage.
Do you know Bray always wanted to do something with his brother Bo? Maybe if they
But
brought
Bo
that
Dallas could definitely be somebody that comes back. I mean, if Bray and
also has
Bo
to meet
came
me in
back
the
to do
parking lot.
something together,
Bo Dallas got to
I
meet me
thought
in the
they-
parking lot for Live, bro. I'll spin the block.
if
Bo Dallas
Deanna
is
Pur-
living.
listen, if Deanna Purrazzo didn't re-sign with Impact, I wanted her back in WWE
yeah.
for so long.
Mhm.
Man,
Oh, go ahead and round out Imperium. Bring back Alexander Wolf.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes. I was thinking
never
about that.
liked Alexander Wolf. I kind of just like the three. Not gonna lie,
That's fair.
but
That's fair. But I don't think it's like
I mean,
mandatory.
I
But
like
it
him.
would be nice. It would be nice.
He was better. He was better in
Insanity.
Sanity. Yeah,
He
yeah,
fit
yeah. He
more-
fit Insanity.
He fit more Insanity. Like, I don't even know how he joined Imperium for real. Like, I just saw him once with Imperium. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What happened there?
And then the next day they were beating his ass for losing the match.
Right.
We don't take that loser shit over here.
Take your
Bobby
shit.
Fish is
Take
gonna
your
be out
shit
of
to
AEW.
Sanity.
Right?
I mean, there were
Yeah.
talks about Emma possibly
Bobby
returning
Fish
to
quit, didn't he?
WWE.
Oh, that'd
But
be pretty cool.
but I think she resigned with Impact if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, hell,
What about the
isn't it?
Iconics?
I
They're-
know one of. I know.
think
Well,
they're in
Cassie
Impact.
Lee's pregnant right
retiring,
now.
Cassie's pregnant. And I think Billy's
Yeah.
still in Impact. Or
No, they retired.
oh, they
Yeah,
did.
that's right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oops.
Is Morrison under AEW contract? Because I've only seen him once on AEW.
Yeah, he
Uh,
was on
Morrison's
the.
a free agent.
More-
thing, maybe.
Well, I heard Morrissey was with AEW now, but I don't know.
I remember he had that match against Samoa Joe, and then I haven't seen him since.
I mean, Morrissey was just on last week's Dynamite.
Oh, he was?
Morrison, not
Morrison, John
Morrissey.
Oh, John Morrison. I thought you said W. Morrissey. My bad.
Oh.
John Morrison. No, he's a free agent.
What about what's the name? They were like TM61. Whatever happened to them?
Oh, TM61 was Shane Thorne and
Oh yeah.
that other dude.
Mhm.
And it,
Nick
yeah.
Nick Miller, I think.
You know, Shane Thornton turned out to be Slapjack from.
He was Slapjack. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Slapjack.
Oh my god. Okay, so they just need to get the other guy.
Retribution.
Well, Shane Thorne. He was released or Slapjack.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, if they brought
Somebody-
TM61 back,
Somebody said, "What about Tessa Blanchard?"
that
I
would
don't want
never
to see
happen.
her racist ass back in WWE.
That would
I
never
would say they would
happen.
never bring her ass in there.
That would never happen.
Like just when
Listen.
it seems like stuff is dying down with her, here comes another news article about the
Exactly.
shit she did.
Exactly. It was. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like she starts getting some goodwill, and the next thing you know, she's out here backstage talking about some nigga. No, we got problems. You fucked your career up again.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Y'all think Nia Jax will return?
No. Please don't.
Please don't, bro.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Roman, I'd have to run back that Royal Rumble 2019. Girl, you over here lying about your COVID status, knowing I just battled leukemia. You trying to put me at risk? Nah, we gotta run them ones.
Like, Roman Reigns is so lucky Nia Jax exists, so that doesn't make him the worst wrestler in the family.
Yeah.
You want to know who I'd bring back? I freaking love this guy. Justin Gabriel, PJ Black, I think his name is. I loved Justin Gabriel. Holy shit! I want him to do amazing things, and they were just like, yeah, nah. And Next is gone. So are you.
Yeah, I wanted him to break out with Nexus, man. I was a big fan of Justin Gabriel.
Bring back Dijakovic because I don't know who the hell T-Bar is.
T-Bar.
I ain't lying.
T-Bar.
T-Bar is. Bring back Dijakovic.
Oh nah, Tro Mel in the chat tripping. He said Mason Ryan. No, we don't want that man back.
No, that was off-brand Batista.
Yes, sir. I thought Batista was bathing in bleach when he first slid through.
Yeah, like as soon as he premiered, I was like, damn, that's gonna be Batista. Never mind.
Oh boy.
I'd
I'd bring back Killian Dane too. I'd bring back Killian Dane. Killian Dane was so good.
I saw him wrestling somewhere else. He cut all his hair off his head.
Mm.
When he in NXT, yeah, like he's bald with just a beard.
All that hair on his body, he chose his head.
Yeah, he missed all that.
Ezekiel Jackson, I loved that dude. Why did they release Kushida? Why? I liked him.
That's a good question, honestly.
I
think he just wanted to go back to Japan.
That's fair.
I don't blame him.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah. That's actually
the
really
way
fair.
they was treating him. Go back to Japan, bro.
What about Wade Barrett? Because I heard him say on NXT the other day that he was retired. When did that happen? I want to see that man hit somebody with a bullpen fucking hammer again.
The bull hammer? I freaking love the bull hammer.
So devastating. Even if it's a one-off match, I just want to see him hit it one more time slow.
I do want to see them switch up the announced teams though on the main roster.
So wait. So Wade coming back?
I want him to, but he mentioned that he was retired or something like that.
I saw talks and reports that I don't know.
I mean, could you imagine him versus Grayson Waller? Because Grayson Waller been talking a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They might actually be building towards something like that if they're like doing stuff.
But like Russell Spot said, I think they should mix it up
to a baby face because Eric Rowan returned and faced Alpha Academy at Extreme Rules to build up a Wyatt family return.
They don't need that. They don't need the big ass man fighting the Alpha Academy.
Nah.
I like Rowan. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I mean that feud shouldn't even go to a pay-per-view, man. I mean, it's Braun and Alpha Academy.
Match right there.
Oh god, he said Lars Sullivan.
No! Oh my god, no!
Someone in the chat said Lars Sullivan.
No!
Are you just trying to build the problem?
Why is the first thing that popped in my mind with Lars Sullivan porn?
No, that's the right thing. Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
No, not at all.
I mean, obviously, Breezango, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, they should definitely come back.
Trent Seven.
Trent Seven. Yes.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't know what. I mean, do you want Tucker back?
I mean, I'm fine with or without.
Okay, I mean, with that, they shouldn't.
It was only for heavy machinery. That's it. Like, if it's for anything else, nah.
Like after he turned on Otis, he was like a whole different character. Like, who the fuck was he the next night?
I think that was his only. He only made 2 appearances after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the retribution team had jumped his ass.
Yo,
He was at a bad
I got
position.
somebody. I got somebody that you know what he should have been a world champion, and this man was just wrongly done by the company. I got
Oh,
somebody. You know, this man, he was so good. Yoshi
James,
Tatsu, give me my
Oh
man's
my
back. Give me Yoshi Tatsu. I love that man.
and get that
Obviously
lame
joking.
ass, get that lame ass jacket gimmick off that
yeah.
the other guy.
No, oh,
Oh
you mean
What's his name?
who the heck
what is his
that
name?
wasn't Kushida. Who the heck was it? Oh man. He
Why
was
didn't
paired
he
up
get
with Kushida
released
though.
instead of Kushida?
He was paired with Kushida. Who the heck is that? The
Yeah, he
Jack
was.
Time guy.
Keanu, not Keanu.
No,
Keanu
not
Reeves.
Keanu
Ikemen
Reeves.
Kona.
Jiro.
Kona.
No, not Kona.
His name's Ikemen Jiro.
Ikemen Jiro, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
That's lame.
Ikemen Jiro.
What? I would have
Ikemen
never guessed that
Jiro.
in a million years, bro.
Hey guys, I'm about to fix me something to eat, so you guys step out a little bit.
All right, man.
Alright, yeah, no problem, man. Listen, there's a ton of people that could come back. Triple H, he knows what he's doing. So at this point, I'm just letting him do him. I trust in him. That's all that really matters. Um,
Trust Papa H.
Papa H. And Papa H we trust. And finally, guys, to end this here, we have Malachi Black. He spoke out about his AEW departure, and he gave an emotional speech following a match at Prestige Wrestling's Perseverance event on last night's show in California. And as previously reported, AEW talent believe that Black has been released from his AEW contract, although AEW has not officially announced his departure. Rajiri first reported it that Black requested his release, but it was denied at the time. His first AEW match, his last AEW match rather, not first. Oh my god, his last AEW match was at All Out this year with the House of Black, as they lost to Sting, Miro, and Darby Allin, which was a fucking mistake if I ever saw one. Um, Following the match, Black then took a bow and blew a kiss to the fans, which led to speculation that Black was saying goodbye to AEW and its fan base. Earlier this month, Black was pulled from the Northeast Wrestling event that I was going to go to due to health issues, and that's in quotes. I was so mad. I was gonna go to that event just for Malachi Black, and then we decided not to go because Malachi was just health reasons gone. I was so mad. But yeah, Black then noted in his speech that he is looking to recalibrate himself at this time. And this is a quote directly from Malachi himself. Look, on a real note, I understand that all you have questions. What I am doing, where am I going? Look, on a serious note, in due time I will answer the majority of those questions. However, for the last 22 years of my life, I have never, not once, taken a step back to recalibrate my life. I took a chance to kind of look back at the stuff that I've done in ring, but also the stuff outside the ring. I've never done that because I always have the attitude of like, you know, when they give the horses uh, with the flaps on the side of their of their heads, so they can't look to their side. I've done that for my entire professional career because I had this one attitude towards wrestling, which was you got to think globally, not locally. Because if you think locally, you're going to get stuck in one place. That applies to everything, by the way. if you want to branch out, you cannot be worried about the little things. You've all been fantastic. Please allow me the next few weeks, maybe a few months, to just recalibrate my life and myself. I promise you, this is not goodbye. This is just, we'll see you later.
Sheesh.
Now, honestly, if you just want my piece of everything with all that, let the man do what he has to do.
Yeah.
Just let him do what he has to do. He'll be back. It's not like this is, just him legitimately saying goodbye or retiring. He just has to step back for a little bit.
Yeah.
When he comes back, he'll come back, and either way, he'll be back up on top, just like he should have been.
So it was a conditional release, right?
It's a conditional release, so obviously AEW. I think Tony Khan and AEW are just allowing him to do what he has to do, whatever that may be. They trademarked the name of House of Black, so obviously it's still going to be used with Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
Yeah.
So if Tony is just allowing him to do what he has to do, then come back to AEW with the House of Black still intact, I'm still for that.
Yeah, I think that's what it really comes down to. It's just that he wants a bit of a break, take a step away, and that's good. Now, a lot of people must have gotten the idea of conditional release mixed up, because in my mind, the conditional release always was, okay, like, you're free to take your time away, and, like, you're not obligated to do anything.
Right.
To me, this feels like, if I had to guess, I'd say he's suffering from burnout, and he's more than deserving of that time off. The man dedicates his life to this business. He's been at it for almost 20 years now.
22 years, yep.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever really seen him take a break besides when he was released from WWE. So, yeah. So people stop making the AEW versus WWE issue. The man's just taking time off, recalibrate himself, work on his mental health, all that, spend time with his wife, and he'll be back soon. Yeah.
Now, whether that be with AEW or, leaving AEW to go back to WWE with Triple H, honestly, to me, that doesn't matter at this point. I just want him to be happy, and I just want him safe, mentally and physically. So, at this point, just let him do what he has to do, and we'll see him back when he can. I mean, I think we all just have the same sentiment here, just allowing him to just do what he has to do.
Yeah, there's no need to make this about wrestling.
Right.
There's somebody out there that's like, oh, well, if he can't handle what he signed up for, then maybe he should go back to the bingo hall where he used to.
That's not what nobody signed up for, though.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, yeah, you sign up with the acknowledgement of, okay, this is going to be difficult. This is a marathon, not a sprint, to quote Papa H. But at the same time, you're also not signing up for the idea of, like, burnout. You're not signing up for the mental implications of it all. I can understand I can even understand you kind of are signing up for maybe some of the injuries because, shit happens. It's not ballet, as they say. But you're not signing up to, be emotionally scarred.
Yeah, all the stress.
Yeah.
All that stuff you got to go through. Death threats from fans and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Like, when you're kids, wanting to be wrestlers, you don't think, man, I can't wait to get older and be stressed out of my mind, depressed at times, and get death threats from fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So, yeah, let the man take his time, do what he needs to do, and, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really glad that he kind of just stepped up to the plate and said like, listen, I just need to take a break for a while. This isn't like
Mhm.
this isn't anything like goodbye or anything like that. I just need to do what I need to do. And honestly, that's courageous if anything, because if you have a problem or if you just need to seek help or just do whatever, do it, man. Like nobody's looking at you the wrong way. Nobody's looking at you like you're weak or anything like that. You just gotta do what you gotta do. That's it.
Right. And I don't even think it's necessarily the wrestling, because if you look at what his statement said, his basic sentiment was like, everything that's going on in my personal life the past couple months, everything's fine right now, but I just want to take the time to make sure it maintains that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah.
He's just a class act, and whenever he comes back, he should be back up on top, just like he always was supposed to be.
Just let the
That's
man
it.
be a man, be a human. Because
Yep.
at the end of the day, he's human. Just let him do his thing, man.
Let the man let the man be a man for a while, honestly, because I feel like he's the kind of guy that like just lives the gimmick
Yeah.
at times. And I know it's kind of hard to step away from, but I think this is a reason why he's kind of doing this. Just letting him be himself for a while. So we all got the same sentiment. Let him do what he needs to do. Just get well, and you'll be back when you're prime and ready to do so. That's it. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I kind of want to just talk wrestling.
Blow off some steam.
Yeah. Fuck the Ravens secondary.
Hold on, no, don't get me started on that. Look. I root for these fucking birds every season.
I
I don't
forgot
watch
you're a Ravens
football
fan.
like that. I don't watch football like that. But I got my team because I do enjoy football when it's on. Well, how? Why? Why you gotta be so fucking ass? You're the secondary squad. I get it. You're not the main. You're not the main. But like,
Marcus Williams
you
was
should
doing so good. He
aspire
had
to
2
be.
picks.
I looked on social media. I'm seeing, you got interceptions going. I'm like, yeah, we got this in the bag. Man, I checked the fucking score afterward. 42-38. How'd you let that happen? How? He was
The
cooking.
fourth quarter, we just were 2 packs of ass. Listen, we were up 35-14 at the end of the third. I saw this entire thing go down.
This is what I'm saying. Like, we got all the social media highlights in this game, but we lost. Man, bro.
Listen. And here's the thing: Lamar Jackson, he was not the reason why we lost tonight, boys.
He gave me 40 fantasy points. Let's go.
He was not the reason why we lost tonight. Let's take a look at this man's stat line. And people are saying, "Oh yeah, he's a running back." Oh, this performance was a running back. This performance was a running back. Yeah, listen. This man was 21 of 29. 318 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. You're telling me that's a running back?
That's a pretty good
That's a
game.
damn good
to me.
QB
That's a
game
damn
right there.
good stat line.
That's a
I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but Tua, 6 total touchdowns. That's crazy.
I understand it was 6
Yeah.
touchdowns, but
That's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. A lot of that came out in the fourth quarter, and he was a 2-pack of ass at the half. He had the 2 interceptions with no touchdowns.
I don't understand what's the Ravens' problem with signing these players that always fumble when they need to be clutch. I mean, you go back to 2011.
That was Lamar's fault, though, that fumble that happened in the snap. That wasn't Linderbaum's.
That
That was
was definitely
Lamar.
Lamar's fault.
That was Lamar.
They have this history. Could you look at, like, 2011 season? We're in the finals of the playoffs, right? The game right before the Super Bowl. We are literally 1 kick away, and then come this bitch ass gonna miss. Like, that was the first rage moment I ever had with football, because he missed that kick, and I was like, you're kidding me right now. I watched this whole fucking game instead of wrestling, and you're gonna miss?
Lamar also had 9 carries for 119 yards and a touchdown. So obviously he was, running all over there. And this was also without J.K. Dobbins, without Ronnie Stanley. So the O-line actually did pretty damn well, all things considering. It's just Patrick Queen sucks, can't tackle. The fuck is wrong with you? Marcus Williams, you had 2 interceptions, so honestly, you're cool in my book. It's just Marlon Humphrey. He just got burned by Tyreek Hill twice, and Jalen Waddle twice as well. So this man, Rashad Bateman, no, I love you. 75-yard touchdown, I love you. That was good. Listen, we got the New England Patriots next week. The New England Patriots, if we don't beat them, I'm dead. I'm just dead.
We need some fucking wins on the board here. The season just started. I'm not tripping too much, we're still at the beginning here, but, victories, W's is what we're going for here.
Oh, boys. Oh, man. Oh, but, the only silver lining I can honestly have with this, and Zay, I think you can kind of say this along with me, everybody in the AFC North lost. It's not just us. Everybody was terrible.
Yeah, the whole fucking division got cooked. But, and I think we got the least cooked in our division.
Oh yeah, listen, we killed the Dolphins for the majority of that game until, Tua just decides, say fuck you.
We was killing it until somebody decided they wanted to go in the bathroom and rub one out, and now I'm too lazy to play a good game. Nigga, fuck you.
Honestly, we were just playing way too soft in that fourth quarter. That's really what it came down to. We were just doing too comfortable.
That's what
we were being too comfortable.
You release all your testosterone.
We were being too comfortable. Now, Darian over here, he's a freaking Cowboys fan. He beat the Bengals, so thank you for that at least.
No problem, man. I know it's not gonna the pain's gonna hit later in the season.
Well, what happened to Dak? I saw Cooper Rush in there. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, he got hurt last week. He's gonna be out for like 4 to 6 weeks. But Jerry Jones is stingy and doesn't want to go get us another quarterback. So
that boy ain't getting no surgery. Just put him on the sideline.
They didn't really show much of the Bengals game on Red Zone, so when I saw Cooper Rush in there in like the fourth quarter, I'm like, what the hell happened?
He got hurt last week, sadly.
And then you, TJ, you gotta get Marshawn Lattimore in check.
We'll get him in check when the NFL gets their motherfucking referees in check. Because what the fuck were all those bullshit calls in the fourth quarter? Unnecessary roughness. So I can't tackle somebody now? You telling me I can't tackle?
Listen.
I can't do what I'm getting paid to do?
Speaking from personal experience, and I think Zay can speak from it as well, the Ravens also have a history with the referees just being complete asses.
I just think it's funny. We were holding Brady down until the refs want to come in and say, flag. And now, Brady throws a touchdown. Flag. The Buccaneers score again. Flag. It's like the refs only know the color yellow at this point.
And you know what?
The most disrespectful ref call I've seen since I've started watching football has to be when the Cowboys lost that game for a touchdown they clearly earned.
Oh, the
which one?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say which one.
Which one?
Against the Packers?
I think it was the 2019 season. Y'all were playing the Patriots when Brady was still on the team.
Oh, you think about? Oh no, we haven't been in the Super Bowl since the '90s, man.
It wasn't a Super Bowl. It was a normalized game.
Oh, I think you said the Super Bowl. Oh no, man.
Another thing for the NFL before we get out of here. Prayers to Trey Lance. That ankle injury looked absolutely brutal. He was running and they were tackling him and his ankle just rolled over. He broke his ankle, and it's a season-ending injury. He'll have surgery, I believe, tomorrow. So, yeah, Jimmy G, he's back as a starter for the rest of the year.
Oh my god.
Hey, but shout out to the team. I'm not a fan of, but you know I always have a special place in my heart for them. The Lions, they got a W.
The Lions got a W.
I'm happy for them.
Holy shit! What?
The Lions got a W over the Carson Wentz-led Commanders.
Bro, the Jets got a win today too. What the
The
fuck is the NFL
Joe
going
Flacco.
through this week?
The
Joe
Jaguars shut
Flacco
up the Colts.
led the Jets to a win.
AEW's loving it.
Hey, there's one thing we always
The
count
Giants started off 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
and that's Atlanta Falcons choking the whole time.
Listen, the Atlanta Falcons, even though they're choke artists,
There's
are actually probably going to be pointing up a lot of points this year. And because they could actually do something, it's just they're probably just going to choke every game that they
I
could.
will say this.
Sorry, Loft, but
Yeah.
I think you know it's true.
Marcus Mariota, he's probably going to be one of their biggest weapons. Because when we faced them last week, that motherfucker was mobile as hell and was breaking almost every tackle they were putting on him.
I didn't even know he was that mobile for real until I found out he was on the Falcons. I'm
I
like,
was like,
what?
bro, why the fuck are you running so much? Jesus Christ.
But apparently in Oregon, he was mobile as fuck, so I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't watch him in college. Yeah, the Giants starting off 2-0. Like, we're in a totally different universe at this point. With the Giants starting off 2-0. Shout out to Axel. But
when the Browns go undefeated, it's the day I'm just gonna jump off this balcony.
I got you for quite a amount of years then.
oh, the Broncos actually finally decided to stand up today. Where the hell was this team last week?
Against the Seahawks, man.
You lost to the Geno Smith-led Seahawks. Oh, and the Bears are owned by the Packers every year.
Of course.
They got crushed today. Thank God. And then we have two games on Monday? Oh shit. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Doubleheader.
Buffalo, Tennessee, and in Minnesota. I just need Justin Jefferson to go crazy again.
Justin Jefferson, yes, please, thank you. And I have AJ Brown too, so I kind of have to root for both. But I do believe that the Eagles win that game. But we'll see. Well, that was a little bit of an NFL recap on OTB. I don't know where the hell that came from, but yeah. Thank you guys for joining us here. Thank you guys for allowing to have your night be a little bit of a, just randomly here on OTB. I appreciate you guys for coming on in here.
Real quickly before we go, to bring it back to wrestling a little bit and to add a little bit of the randomness, I just want to make a little bit of a declaration to wrestling TikTok from where I am now.
Uh-oh.
I played fairly calm this summer, just making my content, enjoying the podcast and everything. But I think there's a little declaration that needs to be made. TJ said me and Axel would be tied for number one heel. I can respect that, but I don't give a damn about it. I am the number one heel on TikTok. And even if you don't believe that, take my word for it, I am still the best damn promo on that app. No matter the community you put me in. Nobody talks like me. Nobody's got the flair, charisma I do. So if there's anyone else you want to put in number one heel, number one promo, please send them my way. I'm sure Darren or Phil would be glad to have me school you on their podcast. It's great content either way. But as always, y'all know how to reach me if you really want to step to the challenge. Wrestling TikTok, comic TikTok, hell, music TikTok. I don't give a damn. I just want some challenges. Something more fun, something different. Talk a lot of wrestling, but I don't see enough combatants in the field. I'm out here trying to cut a great promo on my throat when they give out on me. What the fuck? This isn't. Lost my fucking flow.
It's called a promo, kid.
God
If you
dang
wanna
it!
do,
You're
you know,
folding. You're folding. You're folding under the pressure, man.
You wanna play
Shut
with
your
it, you
mouth,
just gotta learn how to
John.
do it.
You're
Hey,
folding,
you got
man.
It, you got it.
You're folding.
Oh, he had to get out of here. Oh, there he's back. He's back.
No. Okay. Look, I get it. I stumbled a little bit, but I don't know what gave Phil the idea to throw me out of here because, it's a bit of a defense mechanism from him because he owns his podcast and I'm still the biggest star on here. Anyway, like I was saying, this isn't a game. This is fun. This whole wrestling TikTok thing, but I want some competition. I need a mortal enemy. I need a Donnie to a Tio. I need a Panda to a Steve. I know we're on the Panda Wrestling Network technically, but it's well known. I need a enemy. So if there's anyone out there, anyone in the world, please.
I felt like that was Donnie for the longest time, but
It's always Donnie and Tio, man. They're
Donnie and Tio, that's the rivalry? Alright. But hey,
Zay is that heel that everybody runs into eventually.
listen, if anybody does step up, I have been wanting to get Tuesday's Talk a little bit more debate-like, so so get on in there. No disrespect to you, Wrestle Spot, but I gotta get some debates here and there once in a while too. But listen, the Wrestle Spot podcast, what Johnny said was right. Like Wrestle Spot, like that podcast, it's grown so much.
I appreciate
over
that,
the
man.
last few months, right? And he said it was like an MVP of Wrestle Talk podcast. That's easily it. I would hope to think that OTB is kind of like that too, man, because of the consistency that we got.
Yeah.
But listen, we love both of them. We all support each other here.
Yeah.
It's a great community that we got here.
No,
And,
I'm about to pull Zay. No, I'm fine.
He's like, no, fuck you, Phil. This is my show.
Everybody over here.
My show now. I'm the #1 podcast. But listen, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys for being here. No matter what platform it is. And yeah. You guys have anything else to say before we get out of here?
Next episode's 250.
Huh?
You gotta do something big for that one, man.
250, I know. It's the Monday Night Raw post show, so hopefully something.
Appreciate you, Donnie. But yeah.
Hopefully something for 250 for the Monday Night Raw post show.
I think all I want to say is expect a lot of content coming, whether it's, me challenging random TikTokers, me talking shit, or the rap cipher me and Wrestle Talk are currently working on, which is, I think it's the first mentioning this live. But, a lot of great content, I would plug my channels, but they're going to be in the description, or they better be.
They will be. I gotta update the channel, but we'll get them in there for you, for sure. Everybody here.
Yeah, just acknowledge the start before time, because the tribal chief has been wasting years.
I acknowledge him, not him, but you, him. Yeah. So, you got anything else to say, TJ, before we get out of here?
Yeah, if y'all didn't already, make sure you're following the two best podcasts on Wrestle Talk. And anyone out there with podcasts, get me on your stuff. I want to be part of these debates. I want to be part of all this. Start picking people's brains and stuff. Because this was fun. I'm glad I got to be a part of this one.
All right. If you guys missed anything on the channel, go check it out all on the homepage. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you need to do. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Monday Night Raw post show. But over the next few weeks and everything like that, we'll be getting more content to you guys. But final announcement, because I won't be mentioning this throughout the rest of the week. Wednesday for Dynamite. That's Grand Slam. There's not going to be a Dynamite Grand Slam review on the channel because I'll be there. I'll be there. So obviously I can't get my stuff if I'm going to be in New York. So no Grand Slam review unless you guys want it and we can do it for the weekend. So we'll see where that goes from there. But yeah, no review on Wednesday. But everything else should be good to go. Alright guys, so thank you. We appreciate you. Have a good rest of the night. Stay safe. God bless. And peace.
Zay loves Roman.